Hey guys, how's it going? Well, it's Monday after Easter weekend. Hope everybody's doing well and they're healthy and happy, right? Is this thing working? Am I going live? I hope so. Got a pretty fun message this morning. If you see me looking off camera, it's because I'm looking at what I typed out. Let me see if I can bring it all over here on this screen. I don't know. I'm not the computer guy, you know what I'm saying? But today's message is check the temperature. So I want to start off with a joke, right? Well, we got what's the difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer? The taste. All right. So just think about that. There we go. All right. Check the temperature. My dad, what happy birthday, Mom and Dad, and happy Easter. You know, I miss both you guys. And we weren't able to get together as a family, do all this craziness, but I love you and I miss you, and we're gonna get through this. All right. But anyway, Dad used to check the temperature on the house constantly. He'd check for fevers, check the temperature outside, check the grill, check the oven. You know, we're always checking temperatures on something. Dad did. So, but what I'm talking about is your emotional / psychological temperature of your home or your environment or your family, wherever you're at right now. Check in on the temperature of that. Some of us, we're rising to the challenge of this COVID-19 quarantine, right? Some of us are rising to the challenge of this and blowing through it, and we're improving ourselves. We're seeking that self-improvement. We're working out. We're developing habits. But other people are really struggling. They're truly struggling. So they're not only struggling with this, but they're struggling emotionally, financially, anxiety, what's next? None of us knows what's next, So I've been journaling, and the guy that developed this journal process that I'm doing, Brendon Burchard, what his quote is, remember that faith in daily action can cleanse the discouragement. Faith in daily action can cleanse discouragement. So let's put that into Phil words. All right. So go Void. I'm from Georgia. Thanks, Laurelyn. Hold on to hope and establish a routine of improvement. So let's hold on to hope and establish a routine of improvement. Check in on your house and see where everybody's at. See where everyone is. How are they feeling? What goals are they setting? And how are they working towards accomplishing those goals? Where can you help out? How can you encourage? Where can you encourage them? How can you encourage them? How can you encourage those goals? How can you encourage that improvement? How can you help? All right, let that sink in. Write that stuff down, okay? So look in the mirror as well. Look in the mirror and see where you're at. Where are you? Where are you? Are you slipping right now? Are you falling into that bad habit rabbit hole? They can form real quick. Bad habits form really quick, especially in times like this, and they can go unreined, right? Because we don't have a daily check-in. I don't have to sober up to go to work. I don't have to be sober enough to drive because I'm not driving. I'm not working. Let that sink in. All right. Are the habits that you're working on right now, are they going to be compatible with what's coming in the future? We don't know what's coming in the future, but is it something that you're using this COVID-19 as an excuse for, or is this something that you're going to continue once everything goes back to normal? Is it don't go back to normal? We don't know that. Think about that. Let that sink in. All right. Develop good habits and improvements. Enjoy this time that you have right now. I'm having all kinds of interaction with Laura Lynn and the children, you know, and if you're enjoy that, but if you're struggling due to a layoff, due to a furlough, due to a closure, you gotta develop a plan to sustain. You got to come up with a way to sustain yourself through this. You can ask for help, but I learned a long time ago that nobody owes me nothing. Nobody owes me anything, you know? So whatever I have to work for. That's the harsh reality of it. You know, if you're laid off, if you're furloughed, work on something to improve yourself or develop a new skill set, develop a side hustle, think of a way to generate something good for yourself or your family. And when I say good, it doesn't have to be money. It could just be energy. Yeah, I know everybody's stressing about money right now. It's where we're at. We don't have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. We're going to talk about that next week. But develop a side hustle and look at something else to sustain yourself. All right. Where was I? Hold on. Here we go. Do something uncomfortable that's outside your norm. You never know. You might be really great at it. All right, look at me. I'm like a Facebook mentor. Go figure. Who knows what possibilities lie out there for you? All right. Keep checking the temperature inside your environment, inside your house, inside your family. I ask Laura Lynn daily or nightly. I'm like, hey, how am I doing? Have I been a good dad? Have I been a good husband? Have I been a good friend? Have I been a good mentor? I'm trying to develop some parental skills. The only experience I've had about being a parent is being around soldiers, being around my guys that are watching right now. Y'all know how I was as a sergeant, as a staff sergeant, right? Or like an E5, that's where the rubber meets the road. You're the combat force of the backbone of the Army. So, 15-year-old boys or girls don't act or react or do very well with wall-to-wall counseling or one of these fantastic militaristic ass chewings. Believe it or not, it doesn't really work that well with kids. So develop a system of checks and balances, show love, concern, effort, interest, and participation. Jump in there with their activities. Jump in there with something that they're interested in. Dude, it doesn't take that long. 15 minutes. I can watch a K-pop video for 15 minutes. Right? You can do it. That will give your family something to feel loved about. If somebody that you loved and respected spent time and showed interest in what you were doing, how would that influence you? How would that make you feel? Turn around and give that back out. Give it back out. All right. So checks and balances, let's go back to that. I've been watching this scale, right? It's really disappointing some mornings. I go out there and I get on it and I'm like, shit, where did I eat yesterday? Why did this 5K not take off more pounds? But then, I go and I put on my pants and I'm like, whoa. I go and put on my belt and it's like, oh my God. So I remember on the 1st of February, I announced that Laura Lynn and I were going to do this #75 hard challenge. Well, that stuff ends on Wednesday. So this is just to check in on Phil and Laura Lynn here. 75 hard ends on Wednesday. And it's been a total reset for me. It's kind of like a civilian basic training mindset. I don't know. I journal, I read, I work out. I wake up every day at the same time. I quit drinking. I've quit nicotine. I quit vaping, smoking, all of that stuff. I don't eat sugar anymore. And look at how this paid off, right? Here's my leather belt, right? Here's where I was in Washington State. So this was my retirement right here. And I've gone all the way out to this guy. I haven't used the very last notch in it here. All right. But from 2011, 2012, this is where I was. This is what I started wearing this week. So yesterday, today, day before yesterday, you see where I've been notching it? Look at that. So, you know, I went from 222 pounds and I'm at 188 now. So pounds wise, yeah, I've lost a little bit, but like all my clothes are falling off of me. And I feel pretty good. My back still hurts, you know, 20 years being Army infantry kind of beats you up on that stuff. So, I feel like I've accomplished something for myself. Nobody else benefits from my belt except me. So take that and do what you want with it, but hold on to hope. Hold on to hope and establish a routine of improvement. That's my challenge for you this week. Grab hold of something that you feel is really strong enough to hold on to and build yourself, build your side hustle, build a secondary income, build energy, build joy, create joy, choose happiness, choose betterment. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And I hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for all the feedback. You know, I get messages from friends and soldiers and words of encouragement. Guys, it really means a lot. People actually watch this stuff and enjoy it, get something out of it. That gives me some fuel. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, "Bruh." So go out there, be a berserker this week, kick some ass, and develop some great habits. You guys be safe. Check that temperature. Phil's out.